Get money, get money, money.
Yeah,
Get money, get money.
introducing Razi
Get money,
01. Woo! Uh, MO, come on. Get money, money.
Hey, budget fam. Welcome and welcome back. So today we are cash stuffing our second November paycheck that we got on November 25th. So let's get into it. So as you already know, I am a month ahead, which means I was able to take out majority of my paycheck. I get paid the $1698.74. I only took out the $1,600. I left the $98.74 in the bank as a buffer. What is the buffer? So a buffer is a just in case. That way I don't ever get a overdraft fee if something is taken out that I wasn't already knowing. So I always leave that in the bank. And what I do is I leave the first paychecks in there. I leave the second paychecks in there. If I decide to, after the month is over, I can take both of those 98.74s and I can go ahead and either put it towards a savings challenge, or I can put it in a savings account or put it towards something else. But while it's in the bank, its sole purpose is to strictly be there as a just in case something happens. So like I said, we're working with the 1600. Let's go ahead and get the cash out. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 51, 52, 53. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. 20, 40, 60, 82. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 91. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, and 90. 190. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, and 50. So we are good to go. We have our 16. Now let's get to cash stuffing. So when it comes to the bill money, I go to the bank 3 times. I go to the bank to get both of my paychecks, and then I go to the bank on the first of the following month. That way I can just take the bill money, put it in, pay the next bill. So this bill money is going to be deposited into the bank on December 1st. I'm going to pay my December bills. When I get paid in December, I'm going to go to the bank twice. I get paid bi-weekly. I'm going to withdraw the $1,600, cash stuff it accordingly. All right, so let's get into it. So for this paycheck and this paycheck only, this is what my numbers are looking like. My car payment is due, the water, the gas, the credit card. I have my weekly cash stuffings, the cash that I use during the week for gas, groceries, households, eating out, personal. And then we will get into the savings and sinking funds. So let's go. So the first one is bills. So that is my pink binder. And I'm gonna go ahead and first get started with my car payment. So like I said, as you can see, the first paycheck that I stuffed is still in here. When it comes time for December 1st, I'll take everything out of the bill binder, put it in the bank, pay for my December bills. And I'll do that, month by month. So transportation, let's go ahead and give it the money. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 20, 30, 35, 36. All right, there we go. We have the 636 for the car. So we go ahead, we put it in, and we close that up until December 1st. The next one is our utilities. So remember last time I had put 105 aside for the electric. This pay period pays for the water and gas. So I need a total of 117. Water is 77. Gas is 40. So 1, 10, 15, 16, 17. So I have 50, 1, 10, 15, 16. I have the 117 going towards utilities. And they had already emailed me the December bill, so that is how I know exactly how much I need. All right, and then 35 is going towards the credit card minimum. So 20, 30, and 5. So that's going towards credit card. All right. So that is all of the bill, besides when we come back and do subscription. But I like to go in order just to make sure everything equals out. Next, we are going into our wallet. So this is the money that we spend during the weeks until the next payday. So for eating out, we have 70. So I'm going to put 50, 60, 70. And again, to explain the wallet, we put a certain amount in here. Once it is gone until the next pay period. So it gets us into disciplining ourselves to know when we really need it and when we just want it, right? So next is going to be groceries and household. So as you see, groceries is 150, household is 40. And before anybody says anything, my husband does put towards the groceries. This is strictly from my paycheck. So that's why it's so low. So 150 for groceries and 40 for household. Again, what I do to make it easier, so if he gives me 150, we have $300 for the 2 weeks. I take my calculator, I take my list, and as I'm going through the aisles, I am subtracting. That way I know I'm staying in my budget, okay? That's how I go grocery shopping. Personal can be used for anything. This pay period, I'm only giving $30 to personal. If I don't use any personal, it can either stay in here and be added on to the next pay period as extra, or I can take whatever's remaining and put it towards a saving challenge or another savings sinking fund. Okay, so then we have gas for the car. We have 80. Here we are. We have 84 gas. Oop, I did not mean to hit y'all. So, this extra one in the bag, that is for if I pay for anything with this cash and I get change back, I put the change in here. If I get dollar bills back, I put the dollar bills in here sometimes, and it could be used for one or two things. One, I can put it towards my penny savings challenge, or two, I can actually give it to, somebody else I see on the side of the road. Somebody is hungry, somebody's short on change in front of me. That's what that's for. So it's kind of like a miscellaneous type of deal. Okay, so that is all we have for our weekly cash stuffings. This is what I carry with me every day. It has my cards and everything in it. Okay, so that is the wallet. And then the last one for this pay period is my savings and sinking funds. So we are going to start with, the lovely Trips binder. Not my Santa Claus. My lovely Trips binder. And we are going to start with London. So me and my husband are going to London next year for our anniversary. So we have started the 10K savings challenge. All that is you are taking 2 all the way to 200, only even numbers. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, all the way to 200, and stuffing it depending on what you want to do. If you want to start from 2 and go up, if you want to pick random numbers and fill them, it doesn't matter. But as long as you fill each place of 2 to 200, you should roughly save about 10K. So we are using that whole 10K to go to London again for our anniversary. So today we are putting in $100. And that is filling the $100 slot. So right now, I guess I can put it in here neatly. But right now, these are all of the numbers that we have. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24. So we should have like, what, 256? I believe so. We can go ahead and count it. Okay. 10, 20, 30, 50, yep, 256 is what we have. So we are on track for that. All right, our next trip that we are putting towards, and each of these other trips are going to get $25. As you can see, we're putting in $25 for our trip to New Orleans. So let's go ahead, 10, use up some of these 5s, and we'll do some 1s. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So 10, 15, 20, 25. Whoa, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25 is going into our New Orleans trip. And we'll be giving all the rest of them the 25. So our next trip for 2023 is a girls trip. Not sure where we're going yet, but it's also getting 25. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, and 25. Yes, yes, yes. And you'll see over time, it'll start building up, and, you'll get to what you are trying to get to. So I'm trying to get to 3K. I already put aside 95 and was still able to pay my bills, right? But I'm planning ahead. That way, when the girls trip comes, I'll be ready to book. Our next trip is going to actually be a wedding in Vegas. And that is next July also. So 25 again. 5, 10, 15, 20. I'll do all fives. So 5, 10, 15, 20, and 25 is being added to our Vegas trip. And we usually go, we've been to Vegas like at least once a year since we've been together. That's like our place. So when they said their wedding was in Vegas, you know we were going to be there. And our last trip is going to be our family trip. And we are going to Hawaii. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. So those are the trips we already have planned for 2023. Not putting anything in the penny savings challenge. This time I just put $100 in there. Now let's get into our savings and sinking funds for the fam. So the MLM is my daughter Madison, our son Landon, and our dog. So right now each of the kids are getting 35, 10, 20, 35. 35 for Madison. So she now has 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, 70. She now has $70. Same thing for Landon. 10, 20, 35. And he also has 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 65, and 70. I have to update their cards. They now have 70 apiece. Milo is getting 20. So he now has $40. And Milo is the dog. Nothing in housing. Okay, so now we are going to get into date night is actually getting 42, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. And this is for anything we decide to do for date night. Could be a family date night, just a me and Bae date night, or me and the kids date night, however we want to spend it. And then 100 for emergency funds. So 20, 30, 40, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, and 100 is going into emergency fund. That's it for savings and sinking funds. And our last little bit should be going to subscriptions. So I paid my subscriptions up for a year. This is going to be used next year to pay it up again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And that is what I like to see. No money left behind. So all of my paycheck has been accounted for. It has a place to go. Bills are being paid. Savings is growing. Debt is going down. And that 98.74 buffer is still in the bank, just in case. But that is it. Next time we are starting a new binder, which is our house building binder. We want to build a house in 2024. So this is going to serve as down payment, any appliances, furniture, home decor, bedroom decor, anything that we may possibly need to build the house, we are going to start saving for. So be on the lookout for that one. And that will conclude this video. But as always, y'all be budgeted. See you next time.
Get money, get money, money.
Yeah.
Get money, get money, money.
Introducing
Get money,
Razi
get money,
01.